Hey guys, it's kind of late. We didn't go to church today. My throat is hurting me for some strange reason. I'm not sure why it's hurting me, but it is. In the middle of watching Top Gear. It's a really amazing show. It's the British version, so the original version of the show. Really what makes the show great is the hosts, so I'm not really interested in the cars all that much. It's the hosts that make the show. So right now, one of them is in a catamaran, and the other one is in a car, and they're trying to race to a specific point in New Zealand. Today we ended up not doing too much. I was more relaxing than anything. We fixed a wedding website that we'll probably end up making public soon. It's got links to like registries and all that kind of stuff. Nothing too exciting or anything like that. I'm just hoping that I can get over this stupid sore throat thing. Mainly because tomorrow I have to work. Both my jobs involve a lot of talking, so hopefully I get better soon. I've tried to eat a lot of hot soup-like liquidy foods and drink a lot of water as well, so I hope that makes me feel better. Okay, I'm amazed. Jeremy, the guy in the car, lost.
He did. It's true. Awesome.
Because he always wins, no matter what. He always finds a way to win, and I think he's only lost one race before. And it was the one where he wasn't in a car.
Yeah, that's true. He was in the train.
Yeah, he was in the. He was shoveling coal into a train. I'm amazed he lost.
So, to be honest, I didn't do much today for two reasons. One, I was able to get some wedding stuff done that takes a lot of time to do, and I got some of that done. And also, secondly, because yesterday I think I went a little hard on my workouts, and I may or may not have really hurt my legs. I've been in pain all day. Sitting hurts, standing hurts, walking hurts. That's been fun. I've been working on we have been working on starting to get the wedding website together and starting to fill that out. And we are also working on getting bridal registries up and going for the shower and the wedding. So I know I don't have to do it yet, but that way it's done and out of the way. So that's what I've been up to all day. I'm actually starting to feel kind of punky. Like I'm not feeling very good today. Everything hurts a bit. So hopefully that goes away with a good night's sleep. Fingers crossed.
So Cheryl is lying down right now. She is actually in a lot of post-workout pain. We'll put it that way. We both did exercises yesterday. I do a kind of stretch slash strengthening for my knees, especially my right one. It's the reason why when I'm walking around and I'm vlogging, this ends up happening a lot. It's because my right leg can't really extend completely, so I'm doing exercises to try to get that extension back. They call it range of motion, or ROM. So I'm trying to get that back. She is not going to be in the rest of this video. She's lying down. She's taking a breather. I'm just trying to set up some sort of tripod thing so I don't have to keep holding the camera as I'm on the computer. Yes, there we go. So I just wanted to show you guys one of the games that I'm playing a lot of right now. Here it is. So basically it's like a top-down spaceship game. Basically you can pick different kinds of ships. I only have 2 currently. There is 9 in total. Like I said, I've just started to play this game. Each game does not last all that long. It's usually like a quick 5-minute game. I'm going to just play on normal just so you guys can see. We're going to jump to the next section on the map. I'll go down there. There you go. Just made a jump. Looks like I'm going to have to fight. Some guy is on my ship trying to destroy the oxygen tanks. So I'm going to send more than one person over. There you go. Defeated the bad guy in the oxygen room. And we're currently fixing the oxygen tank. Cool. So that's all fixed. So that should disable their engines right there. And there you go. Sweet. My throat still feels pretty bad. I guess not as bad as Cheryl's legs are feeling right now. I don't know why we haven't really been vlogging all that much this weekend. I think we're just both really tired and kind of just exhausted. It was kind of a rough week. I think more than anything it's kind of just mentally draining because you're having to make all these big decisions that will have an effect a year from now, right? Because so many things have to happen correctly on the one specific day next year. We're both putting a lot of pressure on ourselves. I totally get why people argue and get stressed over stuff like this, because 9 times out of 10 it's like part of you thinks, what's the big deal? And then the other part of you says, well, this is supposed to be like a huge thing, right? You put so much stress and pressure on yourself that, am I making the right decision? Is this the right call? I'm not sure. What if they don't have this? What if you do it and it doesn't end up working? Or what if you have your heart set on one thing and you have to make a last minute decision to switch things up? Or what if no one else likes it? Or what if we can't afford this or that? A lot of that stuff ends up happening, and it's like both of us keep saying, well, I've never done this before, right? So I wouldn't know. And it's true. No, you don't expect somebody to just kind of jump into it and go like, oh, well, this is the way it should be, or anything like that. But it's really hard. I have a feeling that we're both going to be like this when we're parents, and I'm going to lose a lot of sleep going, well, are we doing this the right way? Is this the right way it's supposed to happen, and all this other stuff? But hopefully not. Hopefully that's a little bit easier. And I think it would be easier because at least that there's a kind of instant gratification almost, whereas here, like, we don't see any huge benefit, or I personally can't visualize the end result yet. I'm not saying that I don't want to, but I just can't fit everything together in my head the way that Cheryl can, or the way that I'm guessing Cheryl can. Another episode of Top Gear, just basically catching up with the 3 episodes that I missed. And I'm a little surprised at how empty some parts of Spain are. They're basically taking 3 mid-range supercars and driving them to Madrid. And there are some parts of it that are completely empty. Like they drove around in an abandoned airport. A lot of the highways that they're driving in, completely abandoned. I'm hoping that doesn't happen to Toronto, because the idea that Toronto is building all these condos for people who aren't here, it's always a little bit frightening to see how many condos are empty and whatnot, and just to see whether or not that's going to happen here. So, I don't know, it's hitting a little close to home, this episode. I'm hoping that Toronto does not turn out nearly as bad as Madrid is right now. Yeah, I just want to say goodnight, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow is a little bit more exciting. Hopefully I'm feeling better, and hopefully Cheryl is too. Okay, night.